For those of you guys who want to improve your 2K skills, check out the first ever 2K ebook. For only $10, you guys can know some of the most unstoppable and cheesiest plays in NBA 2K20. The link to that ebook will be the first link in the description. Yo, what's good YouTube? It's YBC and I am back bringing another video, and in this video I am going to be revealing the brand new Player of the Month card for February, and I'm also going to be telling you guys and give you guys tips and tricks that will help you guys go 12-0 fast and easy. Now, before we hop into it and everything, if you guys could do me a real quick favor and drop a like on this video, that would be greatly appreciated. Let's see if we can get this like goal on this video up to over 495 likes on this video. At the time I am recording this video, it is January 31st, a day before February, a day before the brand new Player of the Month card comes out. Which is why, first and foremost, I am going to be revealing the card to you guys, because I'm posting this a day before it officially comes out. So, diving straight into it right here, guys. As I can see, when we go to our collection right here, in the rewards menu, we go down to Player of the Month rewards. We do have a brand new Player of the Month for February coming out tomorrow, which is this pink diamond Moses Malone. As you can see right here, 2K not only added Moses Malone, but they also added in a brand new set for the Unlimited Players of the Month for Series number 2. Now, Moses Malone is the only player that we do know, but we do know that there is going to be Players of the Month for the next 4 to 5 months because 2K did add on this set. And on top of that, guys, there also is going to be a collection reward player. As you can see right here, the mystery player, we don't know yet, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a Galaxy Opal because we're going to get that card. We're not going to be able to get that card for like another 4 months. So as soon as 2K does update this collection right here and they let us know who this brand new mystery player is, I will upload a video, guys, and telling you guys who it is, and again, guys, how to prepare for that card when eventually he does come out. Now, even though Moses Malone doesn't come out and isn't obtainable until tomorrow at the time I am recording this video, I do have the badges and attributes that I will be reading off for you guys in a quick moment, as I am getting the badges and attributes from 2K20 Central site. Quick shout out to 2K20 Central. Now, first things first, about this Pink Diamond Moses Malone card is the card art and his overall. He is a 98 overall Pink Diamond, and that is a massive W, because that just goes to show you that we're progressing later on in the year and we're getting closer and closer to Galaxy Opals. As soon as we knock out the 98 overall Pink Diamond that 2K puts in the game, we'll be getting Galaxy Opals in game. Now, this Moses Malone card is a 6'10", half center, half power forward. I really don't see him running at my center position on my roster because he's 6'10". I like using tall guys, so he's probably gonna play power forward if he makes the cut to make my team. Now, take a look at the total badge count for this Moses Malone card. 2K gave him 18 total Hall of Fame badges and 14 gold badges. First things first, when we take a look at the finishing badges for Moses Malone, he does come with 6 Hall of Fames, including back down punisher, contact finisher, cross key score, drop stepper, pick and roller, put back boss, and also 3 gold badges for the finishing. When it comes to the shooting, 2K gave him 4 golds, catch and shoot, green machine, pick and popper, and quick draw. When it comes to the playmaking, he does have Hall of Fame Dream Shake and Hall of Fame Post Spin Technician. And lastly, when it comes to the defensive / rebounding badges, 2K gave this man 10 Hall of Fames and 7 golds. When it comes to the 10 Hall of Fames, 2K gave him Box, Brick Wall, Intimidator on Hall of Fame, Moving Truck, Post Move Lockdown, Rebound Chaser, Rim Protector, Tireless Defender, Worm, and Defensive Leader. And 2K also gave him 7 other gold badges as well, which I did put up for you guys. Now, moving on to the attributes that 2K gave this Pink Diamond Moses Malone card, I will put them up on the screen for you guys, again, like I did the badges. Take a look at his outside scoring first and foremost. 2K gave him a 96 shot close, 86 mid-range, 74 three-pointer. I'm sure you guys can easily boost up that three-pointer to like an 80+ with a shoot and coach and floor general badge. When it comes to the athleticism, he's not really he actually has some pretty good speed for a big man. 78 speed, 92 vertical, 97 strength, 98 stamina. When it comes to the inside scoring, it is great. 95 standing dunk, 85 driving dunk, 95 draw foul, 94 in the post moves and post hook, post fade. When it comes to the speed with ball, it's actually pretty good for a center, guys. 70 speed with ball is actually pretty fast for a center. When it comes to defensive attributes, he is incredible defensively. 97 interior D, 79 perimeter D, 95 help defense, 95 pass perception, 95 reaction time, 95 block. The only thing that's really bad about this card defensively is its steal is at a 72. When it comes to rebounding, both offensive and defensive rebounding are at a 98. So all in all, based off of the badges and attributes for this Pink Diamond Moses Malone card, he looks like easily a top 10 big man in my team, and he definitely looks like the grind will be worth it to go 12-0 for him. So first things first, when we do talk about the lineup right here, I highly recommend that you guys do only run an 8-man rotation. And the reason why I do say an 8-man rotation is because it mainly brings down your overall level, and also because you're going to be saving on contracts. If I were to substitute these 5 bronze players right here, say for example my next best player, you guys can see right here that my overall is going up and it is at a 94 overall. But compared, if I were to put them back out again, take them out for all these bronze cards instead of those guys who I probably wouldn't even be using, it would turn my 94 overall team into a 90 overall team, which means I'll be playing up against weaker squads with this lineup. And again, guys, you will also be saving yourself a ton of MT on contracts. When it comes to these bronze cards right here, guys, it only does cost 10 MT per contract. So a total of these 5 bronze players right here is going to cost me just simply 50 MT. Now, granted, say I were to put Mark Eaton, Opal, Diamond Scottie Pippen, and the rest Diamond cards, Diamond to Opal costs around 100 to 150 MT per contract. You put 5 players there, it's going to cost me around 500 to 750 MT per game with those cards off the bench for a contract. Rather, if I were to use bronze cards, which probably won't even play anyway, like the guys on my bench. The guys on my bench probably wouldn't even be playing much minutes anyway. I'll be saving a ton of MT on contracts. Now moving on to the next topic, and that is a playbook. I highly recommend you guys do use either this Portland Trailblazers playbook or the Milwaukee Bucks playbook. Now the reason why I think you guys should be using the Portland Trailblazers playbook is because this playbook right here has the most cheesiest and just simply the best plays possible in my team and in NBA 2K20. This Portland Trailblazers is where the ebook comes from, guys. If it wasn't for the Portland Trailblazers playbook, the ebook would not exist, because this Portland Blazers playbook has the best plays in the game. Now, if you guys don't want to use this Portland Trailblazers playbook, I highly recommend you guys do use the Milwaukee Bucks playbook, because the Milwaukee Bucks playbook has just simply the best playbook for spacing. It has 5 out plays, it has 5 out down screen plays, and it just simply has the 5 out freelance that not a lot of playbooks have. You know, Portland Trailblazers playbook doesn't have the 5 out freelance, and same thing, guys, with the other playbooks. No other playbook really has the 5 out setting except for the Milwaukee Bucks playbook. So either use the Portland Trailblazers playbook, which is best for plays, or use the Milwaukee Bucks playbook, which is best for spacing purposes. Now, after you guys have formed yourself your best 8-man rotation and also put in either the Bucks or Portland Trailblazers playbook, you guys aren't ready yet to play a game. And I say that because I highly recommend that before you guys play the game, just simply go into freestyle and shoot up some jump shots. The reason why I recommend you guys just simply go into the shoot around and shoot up jump shots with your cards is because knowing the jump shots of the cards you guys use is probably the most important aspect of going 12-0 in my team, in my opinion. There have been just so many games this year where I have won games where I won by like 2 or 3 points. And that is mainly because when it came down to the clutch, I was greeting and know my guys' jump shots more than my opponent. My opponent would get full white bars and miss, and I would come down and get green lights, which separated me from winning the game from my opponent. So yeah, when I try to go 12-0, when I try to play like 3, 4, 5 hours straight to go 12-0, right before I go 12-0 everything, I just simply go to the freestyle and just start shooting up jump shots with all the cards that I do have. I take like around 10 to 15 with every single card I use, so I know they're jump shots, so I'm ready for the game, and I don't, you know, just start choking and missing and bricking open shots. And also, guys, turning your shot meter off is also something I highly recommend you guys do before you do start your game. When you turn your shot meter off, it is a lot easier to green shots with the cards that you do use on your team. So now, without further ado, guys, now that I've told you guys the best playbook to use, the best lineup you guys should be running, and also to get warmed up with the jump shots, I'm now going to be telling you guys the best offensive and defensive settings in game. So after you guys have found yourself an opponent in Unlimited, we're going to go to the settings right here, because preparing defensive settings is also very important. And defensive settings that I use is on-ball pressure on smothered, off-ball pressure on tight, force direction I leave that on automatic, on-ball screen I go over, on-ball screen again I go over. For the catch I put it on catch hedge as well for the center. Stay attached automatic, off-ball screen over, post automatic, double team perimeter, double team post manual, switch rules off ball, switch auto, pre-rotate on no, and screen and drive help rules put both on no help. So now I'm going to be telling you guys why I do these settings. When it comes to the on-ball pressure, I leave that on smother because I'm not sure if you guys do notice when you guys put it on smother, but when you guys put this on smother, it's kind of like a half-court press where your defender picks up your opponent's point guard or shooting guard at the half-court line and just simply bumps them. When you use guys with Hall of Fame clamps and you smother them, it is very hard to score on that smother defense. Smother defense is not like last year and in previous years where you get blown by it. It is by far the best on-ball pressure to use because, like I said, when you put it at tight and moderate, there is no pressure that you're getting on your opponent. Getting shot contested here is really bad and really hard to do. And with smother, not only are you pressing your opponent, but you're also getting a good shot contest every single time your opponent shoots it. With tight and moderate on-ball pressure, it is very, very easy for your opponent to shoot up an open jump shot because of the quick draw badge. Now, the reason why I feel like off-ball pressure of tight is the best one to use is because of the fact that you're not going to be allowing a backdoor with tight, and you're also going to be in the passing lane to get a steal, and you're also going to be in your opponent's face when they catch the ball, and you won't be giving up easy jump shots. And that's mainly the main reason why I feel like off-ball pressure on tight is the best. When it comes to force direction, please leave this on automatic. Don't force your opponent middle. Don't force your opponent baseline. And that is because if you do that, your opponent's going to go that way and score. Leave it on automatic, guys. And this force direction is mainly for off-ball, for those of you guys who off-ball. You know, if you're on ball, you don't really have to worry about force direction, but for those of you guys who are off ball, leave it on automatic. For the on ball screen, it is best that you guys go over because similar to the, like I said about the on ball pressure, with the quick draw badge, it is very, very easy to get up a shot when there's a low contest. When you guys go over, you're going to be contesting your opponent. Same exact thing with the on ball screen on the center, when you're going to be wanting to guard the center who picks and pops. This is mainly good for guarding against pick and pops. Go over on the screen so you can also play the popping center if your opponent wants to run a pick and pop. Now, when it comes to the catch hedge setting right here, this I feel like is by far the best setting you guys could use when it comes to the hedge. And that is because, to be completely honest, it's what people do in the NBA now, and it's the best way to stop the pick and roll and pick and pops in my team. So, and just simply in 2K. So this catch hedge right here mainly has an effect on the center, who is going to be playing kind of like your safety in this pick and roll type of setting. So when your opponent runs a pick and roll on you, you know, your guard gets picked. Your center is obviously next man up, and when he catches the hedge, essentially what he is doing is kind of dropping a little bit to guard the guy coming off the pick. Now, if your opponent wants to come off the pick and be aggressive and shoot it with the catch hedge, you guys can jump in his face, and you know, you can get a contest on that. Now, if he drives it, you'll be right there to stop it. I can't really go into much more detail about that. I try my best to explain it, but this catch hedge right here is kind of hard to explain. But just simply use your center on a pick and roll, guys, and he will be in the right position to stop the guy who's coming off the screen and also the roller guys. It's by far the best setting to use. Now, next up, guys, just stay attached. Leave that on automatic. Don't touch that. When it comes to the off-ball screen, go over. Don't let your opponent cheat with the off-ball screens and off-ball plays. Go over. That is your best way of stopping it. When it comes to the post, leave that on automatic. Double team perimeter and post. That's kind of self-explanatory. Leave that on manual. Don't change any of this because if you change it, your computer's gonna double team for you, and you guys already know how annoying and how frustrating it is when your computer double teams for no reason. Next up is the switch help rules. Leave that on automatic. Pre-rotate, put that on no. And when it comes to the screen and drive help rules, guys, every single year I do this. Leave that on no help. Don't let the computer help. Every single time the computer helps, it just screws up the good defense that you guys play. They help down and leave the corners sometimes open, leave the wings sometimes open, and it's just something that you're gonna get annoyed by. And just put that on no help. Leave the computers where they are, and just trust your own defense. Next up, and this right here is going to be the last thing that I talk about in this video, is the offensive settings. And really the only thing that you guys should be touching in this offensive settings is the freelance. Now, when it comes to the freelance, guys, there are 3 freelances that I do run. I run the Bucks, the Hawks, and also Piston Snap. I have used every single one of these freelances. I have labbed up and tried my best to know the best freelance. And really, in my opinion, the best freelances to use are the Bucks, Hawks, and Piston Snap, and that is for spacing purposes. Those 3 freelances give you the best spacing possible on the court. So yeah, guys, that right there now is pretty much officially going to wrap up and conclude this video. In this video, I revealed the brand new February Player of the Month card, which is Team Down Mode Malone, and I also helped you guys out by giving you guys tips and tricks that will help you guys go 12-0 fast and easy in my team. Now, with these settings right here, I have gone 12-0 every single month, dating back to September when 2K first dropped for that Diamond Larry Legend. I went 12-0 using these settings right here every single month. Going 12-0 for me is not a problem at all. And I also qualified for the $250,000 My Team tournament, but I didn't win a thing. I didn't win it, guys, but I did qualify, and I was one of the only people to qualify. 16 did. And I used these settings as well to qualify, and I played in the game with these settings. So yeah, all in all, I feel like these right here are the best settings, and just simply what I do, I share with you guys in this video. So if this video has helped you, make sure you guys go on ahead and consider hitting that subscribe button. Also, drop a like, would be greatly appreciated. And I will catch all of you guys in the next one. And as usual and as always, it's YBC, and I'm out. Peace.